Thanks, Haley. So Wayne Detwiler, it's nice to meet everybody. Team Detwiler attends the 8:30 service, so the rest of my team's not here, but you talk about scandalous weddings, Kim, and my wedding was quite scandalous, so I'll tell her that we talk about that here in church. We have 2 children, they're now 12 and 14, Leo and Sydney, and my team helps me a lot to support me, as do all of the trustees' families, and we appreciate the family support. It's absolutely a great privilege to be here today, and we thank the Stewardship Committee for making this possible to discuss, just for a few brief moments, what the trustees do for our church and for the community. If you don't understand anything I'm talking about today, please grab me in the hallway and I'll try to explain, and or so will the other trustees. So please avail yourself to the trustees that are serving for you. Let me quickly go over the trustees' mission, and this mission comes from the Book of Discipline from the United Methodist Church and the trustees' guidelines. And that mission statement is to supervise and maintain all property belonging to Trinity United Methodist Church so that the ministries of the congregation may be done effectively and efficiently. Our responsibility is a couple-fold. The responsibilities include, we have several legal and administrative functions, and they include oversight and maintenance and supervision of the church property. Report annually to the Charge Conference on the state of the church's property, equipment, investments, and resources. We receive and administer all gifts made to the congregation. We ensure that the articles of incorporation of the congregation are kept up to date. We're responsible in conjunction with the pastor for the use of the church buildings, grounds, and scheduling of said buildings and grounds. We maintain adequate insurance coverage on the church property and develop appropriate risk management practices to cover ourselves for liability. We submit to the Committee on Finance the annual budget request for insurance, property maintenance and improvement, and any new property purchases as required. And finally, we're accountable to the Charge Conference and to the Church Council. Your trustee members include at this point, and if you would please stand up when I call your names: Karen Hunt, Dan Moore, Reba Page, Vicki Paisley, Sue Piney, Jeremy Stover, Neil Wise, Suzanne Richards, Christian Faust, Scott Kehoe, Chris Peterson, and our executive counselor, if you will, is Earl Briggs. Just so you know, I'd like the congregation to know that you're expertly represented by these incredibly dedicated, talented, and driven intelligence individuals on your trustees committee. Would you please join in a round of applause thanking them for their service? Okay, currently the trustees are involved with any number of things, but I'd like to highlight 4 of these items. We're involved with the church refinancing and the capital campaign. We're deep into the 2017 CIP budget execution and property management. We're involved with the county water percolation facility inspections here on the campus, and we're preparing for the Spring Good Works Day, which is next month. I'll talk about that in a second. Let me answer the question how you can help your trustees do their jobs and the missions that I've just enumerated. Please thank a trustee, give them a pat on the back, and tell them you appreciate what they do for the church. Because at great sacrifice of personal time and energy and effort, they're serving our church just beautifully. Secondly, keep an open dialogue with your trustees. Talk to them. Share issues you see with the parsonage, with the church, with the fellowship hall, with the grounds challenges. Because a couple extra sets of eyes always helps, and a different perspective helps us to really see what's going on the campus. Thirdly, I'd ask you to consider assisting us in the Good Works Day, which is set up for the 6th of May. We do this twice a year, so we're in less than a month. We're going to come together on Saturday, the 6th of May, and we'll meet from 8 to 12, about a 4-hour block of time, and do little projects around the campus. This involves any number of different things. It could be painting, it could be some erosion control and mitigation, those type of things. They're usually physical projects, but they're small projects that are easily maintained. We've had some good showings over the last couple Good Works Days. 2 times ago, we had, I think, about 85 people come and support. So I ask you to come with us on the 6th of May from 8 to 12, and then we'll finish that morning with a very nice provided lunch and fellowship together. So please put that on your calendars. Fourthly, figure out when you would like to serve as a trustee for our church. And we have trustees that do things like just snow plowing management, but we also have trustees that do a lot of the legal work and a lot of the hard work. So there are any number of different facets that you can get involved with as a trustee and look towards the future. And please let any of the trustees know any of the answers to these questions that I brought up today. But once again, it was a blessing to be here this morning, sharing with you what your trustees are doing for you, and please enjoy the nice day.